guys, so it is Monday again. How the weeks go by so fast. Anyways, this week's topic is your coming out story and what you look for in a girl. So, my coming out story, well, with my parents and my friends, it's two different stories. With my friends, I kind of just told them, I'm like, hey, I have a girlfriend, and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Or some of my friends actually were like, oh, we knew that was gonna happen, and I was like, really? Okay. Anyways, so with my parents it was a little different. I actually was scared to tell them because they are very much Christians and against gay and all that fun stuff. So, pretty much what had happened with them is I didn't end up telling them. They just ended up finding out because, well, one time, me and my girlfriend at that time, this was probably, oh, I don't remember how old I was. I think I was like 17, 16, something around that age. So, I had my first girlfriend, and we had been writing notes back and forth to each other. And I guess I had left one out, so my parents found it. Well, me and her were out one night, and of course her parents knew we were dating because they knew that she was gay. So we were out with our friend Chris, and her parents had ended up calling her and saying, well, you need to get home now. This is serious, blah, blah, blah. And she hung up, and she actually had a really sick grandmother at the time, so she thought something had happened. So we pulled up to her house, and my parents' car was outside, and we're like, oh crap. So we go inside, and my parents were like, well, what is this? They had the letter, and it all just kind of came out. Well, she wasn't allowed to come to the house, and my parents didn't want me hanging out with her and all this stuff, but that's kind of how they found out and how I kind of came out, because I kind of had to, I sat there and I was like, yeah, I like girls. Can't change that, sorry. They aren't really too accepting of it still. They say they love me and everything, but they aren't accepting of it. They just think it's a phase, so I've tried to tell them that it's not. That's how life is for me, so ideal. I still live with them, and they still love me, but they don't approve of it. But, that's kind of how my coming out to them was. I didn't really come out to them, they found out, so. But, that was my mom and stepdad. I actually came out to my dad, and he was happy. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna support you no matter what you do. I was like, okay, that's cool. So, that was kind of that. But, next, I guess, what I look for in a girl. Well, caring, obviously, she has to be sweet and care about me, and, respect. There's a big thing on respect for me, and, honesty. Pretty much every single relationship I've been in, I've been lied to or cheated on, and honesty is a big one. If you lie to me, it's done, because that's one thing I cannot stand is people lying, so, I mean, I'm not a big person on looks. I'm more of how someone is on the inside. But, you know, if they have looks, it's a bonus. But I'm not really a big, well, you're hot, so I'm going to date you. Or you're ugly, so I'm not going to even date you, you know. I don't see people that way. I don't see their outer looks. But that's just me. That's about what I look for in a girl and my story. So I guess I'll be done with this, and I hope that everyone has a great week this week, and I will see you next Monday.